What if I told you that a simple bun could turn a small bakery into a global empire worth $500 million? Sounds impossible, right? Well, prepare to have your mind blown, because that's exactly what happened with BreadTalk. Today, we're looking into the incredible story of BreadTalk, a bakery that revolutionized the industry with its legendary floss bun. We'll explore how founder George Quek transformed a modest bread shop into a global sensation spanning 15 countries with over 700 locations in Singapore, China, Hong Kong, and even the Middle East. Talk about a rise to success. Stay tuned to discover how creativity, determination, and a sprinkle of flour can transform not just a business, but an entire industry. You'll learn which famous British politicians couldn't resist BreadTalk's creations, how the company adapted during a global pandemic, and the secrets behind their meteoric rise. This is one business story that's anything but stale. In the late 1990s, the bakery industry in Singapore was as plain as white bread. Traditional bakeries dominated the scene, offering the same old products with little innovation. The market was ripe for disruption, but it would take someone with vision, creativity, and a dash of entrepreneurial spirit to rise to the occasion. Enter George Quek, a man whose journey from humble beginnings to bakery tycoon is nothing short of extraordinary. Born into a family where his father worked as a fisherman and vegetable farmer, Quek learned the value of hard work faster than dough rises in a warm kitchen. As a child, he was more interested in art than bread, gaining local fame for his talent for sketching rural landscapes. But when it came to traditional academics, let's just say he was more into painting buns than writing about them. The turning point occurred during his military service. The once quiet, reserved boy grew into a confident young man and rose to the rank of sergeant major. This experience sowed the seeds of leadership that would later sprout in his entrepreneurial endeavors. Who knew that commanding soldiers would prepare him to command dough? Quek's entrepreneurial spirit first appeared in Taiwan in 1982. Imagine him in a crowded Taipei shopping mall, painstakingly creating dragon's beard candies. Despite clever marketing that positioned it as a Chinese emperor's snack, success was not immediate. But Quek persisted, refining his strategy until his once struggling kiosk grew to 5 profitable locations. Talk about sweet success. Quek, encouraged by his success, decided to bring Singaporean hawker food to Taiwan. His first Singapore location, which served bak chor mee and fishball noodles, closed after just 3 months. But did failure stop him? Not a chance. Instead, he researched the market, refined his concept, and relaunched a menu tailored to Taiwanese preferences. By 1992, Singa had expanded to 21 locations. Quek had learned an important lesson. Sometimes, you have to knead your business strategy to find the perfect recipe for success. Quek learned valuable lessons from these early ventures. Success requires not only innovation, but also adaptation, market understanding, and unwavering perseverance. These experiences shaped the entrepreneurial spirit that would later transform Singapore's food scene through BreadTalk. Returning to Singapore in 1993, Quek could have retired comfortably, but for him, the prospect of retirement was about as appealing as day-old bread. Instead, he set out to improve Singapore's underwhelming food courts. He co-founded Food Junction with Taiwanese investors and opened its first location at Junction 8 Shopping Centre. What distinguished Food Junction was Quek's vision to improve the food court experience. He introduced novel concepts such as conveyor belt sushi and teppanyaki stations, which were unheard of in Singapore food courts at the time. It was like bringing a 5-star dining experience into the mall food court. Within a few years, the concept has spread like wildfire. With 14 locations throughout Singapore and Malaysia, the media dubbed Quek the Food Court King, a title that reflected his ability to identify and shape culinary trends. But little did they know, his reign over the food industry was just beginning. George Quek's visit to Japan and Taiwan in the late 1990s inspired a new vision. He saw bakeries function as cultural centers, presenting bread as both art and a social experience. This inspired Quek to change Singapore's traditional bakery scene. BreadTalk was founded in 2000 with the goal of elevating bread from a basic staple to a trendy must-have item. It was time to show that bread could be so much more than a vehicle for peanut butter and jelly. BreadTalk transformed bread buying into a dramatic experience. Glass-walled theatre bakeries featured bakers in action, allowing customers to participate in the creative process. It was like Broadway for bread lovers, but one star would soon steal the show, the legendary Floss Bun. In 2000, BreadTalk introduced their signature floss bun, a soft bun topped with savory pork floss. This unique creation quickly became a cultural symbol. Its popularity exploded, with people queuing for hours to get their hands on these fluffy, savory treats. The success of the floss bun was not solely due to its taste, it was also a masterclass in presentation and marketing. But what makes the floss bun so unique? Consider this: a pillowy, soft bun, lightly sweetened and topped with a generous layer of savory, melt-in-your-mouth pork floss. The contrast in textures and flavors was a revelation. It was like a party inside your mouth, and everyone was invited. The bun's eye-catching design, which featured golden brown floss that resembled fine threads, made it both a visual and a culinary feast. The impact of the floss bun was enormous. It became the talk of the town, was covered in local media, and even received international attention. Food bloggers and critics praised its distinctive textures and flavors. The floss bun was more than just a product. It was a phenomenon that helped put BreadTalk on the map. It demonstrated that with a little imagination, even the most basic ingredients can be transformed into a gourmet experience. BreadTalk's success with the floss bun led to rapid expansion. Quek used his reputation to broaden his portfolio, launching Toastbox to celebrate Singapore's coffee culture and bringing Din Tai Fung's famous Xiao Long Bao to Singapore. Each new brand upheld BreadTalk's commitment to quality and innovation while serving a diverse customer base. However, BreadTalk didn't stop with innovating the floss bun. They continued to push the limits of what bread could be. Consider their Fire Floss series, which added a spicy twist to the original concept, or try the Messy Bun, which has a generous chocolate filling and a dusting of cocoa powder. These creations were not only delicious, but also Instagram-worthy, sparking a trend of food selfies long before it became a global phenomenon. BreadTalk is no longer just a household name in Singapore, it's a global phenomenon. The company's global footprint now includes 16 countries, including major markets such as China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, South Korea and Japan, as well as the Middle East and the United Kingdom. In each new market, BreadTalk tailors its offerings to local tastes while remaining true to its core. For example, in the Middle East, the company introduced halal-certified products to serve the local population. It's like a culinary United Nations where bread serves as the universal language. BreadTalk's appeal goes beyond the average consumer. In 2018, British politicians Boris Johnson and Stephen Fry were seen eating dim sum at Din Tai Fung, which is part of the BreadTalk group. This high-profile visit not only highlighted the brand's global recognition, but also demonstrated its ability to attract a diverse range of customers, including local foodies and international celebrities. Consider a Singaporean bakery hosting British MPs for Chinese dumplings. Talk about food diplomacy. BreadTalk's innovative creations and global expansion have led to strong financial performance. In 2023, despite global challenges, the company reported revenues of approximately 600 million Singaporean dollars, which is about 446 million US dollars, demonstrating strong growth and resilience in the face of adversity. That's a lot of dough, literally and metaphorically. To put things into perspective, BreadTalk has set its sights on an even more ambitious target of hitting 1 billion Singaporean dollars, which is about 738 million US dollars in revenue by 2029. We are still mindful when it comes to expansion. We want to maintain that financial prudence and be more selective in how we expand, Quek says, which demonstrates its resilience and adaptability. BreadTalk successfully adapted to the COVID-19 pandemic, a significant challenge for the F&B industry. The company demonstrated flexibility by refreshing its product line, streamlining operations with new technology, and changing store layouts to improve the customer experience. BreadTalk's expansion into consumer products sold in supermarkets and via e-commerce platforms was one of the most significant changes. This move reduced BreadTalk's reliance on traditional retail channels by delivering popular items directly to customers' homes. You can now eat a floss bun without leaving your couch, a dream come true for carbohydrate lovers on lockdown. The company has also enhanced technology, embracing its online capabilities and collaborating with food delivery services. They even installed contactless vending machines in select locations, demonstrating that even during a pandemic, you can always get your bread fix. BreadTalk not only changed its own fortunes, but also reshaped Asia's baking industry. Prior to BreadTalk, the majority of bakeries in the region were traditional behind-the-counter operations. BreadTalk's open-concept stores featuring theatrical baking displays transformed the industry. Baking became about more than the finished product, it was about the experience. This approach sparked numerous imitations and raised the bar for bakers throughout Asia. It also altered consumer expectations. Bread had evolved from a basic staple into a fashion statement, a gift item, and even a tourist attraction. BreadTalk successfully transformed bread into a lifestyle product, laying the groundwork for the subsequent artisanal bread boom. George Quek's work with BreadTalk has received numerous accolades. BreadTalk has won Brand of the Year in the bakery category several times at the World Branding Awards, establishing a global presence. It's like the Oscars for bakeries, and BreadTalk stars Meryl Streep. Quek received the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award in 2006, which recognized his exceptional business acumen and leadership. Furthermore, BreadTalk has received numerous Singapore prestige brand awards, demonstrating its strong brand presence and marketing prowess in the region. These awards are more than just a reflection of business success, they're the culmination of years of hard work, innovation, and a never-ending pursuit of excellence. Quek believes that these accolades reflect the trust and loyalty of millions of customers worldwide who have integrated BreadTalk into their daily lives. It illustrates how when you need success, it rises to meet you. Every successful entrepreneur has a strong support network, and George Quek's family has played an important role in his journey. Catherine Lee, his wife, has been a constant source of support in both life and business. Catherine believed in Quek's vision from the beginning of their marriage and stood by him through the ups and downs. Their partnership goes beyond the personal. They've worked together on a variety of projects, making her an important part of BreadTalk's success story. They're like bread and butter when it comes to compatibility. George Quek's business philosophy is founded on the values instilled in him by his family. From humble beginnings, Quek learned the value of hard work, dedication, and integrity. These values not only shaped his character, but also served as the foundation for his business approach. Quek's personal values shine through in every aspect of his business, from ensuring that every BreadTalk product meets the highest quality standards to treating his employees with dignity and fairness. Despite his hectic schedule, Quek values family time, frequently sharing meals with them and discussing the latest developments in the food industry. He's known for his low-key philanthropy, which involves supporting various charitable causes and giving back to the community that has supported him throughout his career. Quek seems to believe that success, like a delicious loaf of bread, is best shared. Looking forward, BreadTalk shows no signs of slowing down. The company continues to explore new markets and innovative ideas, with plans to expand its presence into existing markets while also entering new ones. BreadTalk is investing heavily in digital transformation to improve both in-store and online customer experiences. One encouraging development is BreadTalk's emphasis on sustainability. The company is working to reduce its carbon footprint by using eco-friendly packaging and looking into more sustainable product sourcing options. It's part of their commitment to not only feeding the world, but also protecting it for future generations. The future looks bright for BreadTalk as it continues to innovate and expand. Their focus on digital transformation promises to enhance customer experiences both in-store and online. Additionally, their commitment to sustainability demonstrates a forward-thinking approach that aligns with global environmental concerns. BreadTalk's story serves as a recipe for entrepreneurial success, with vision, innovation, and perseverance as key ingredients. BreadTalk whipped up a global baking empire from humble beginnings. They didn't just change their own fortunes, they reshaped an entire industry. BreadTalk reimagined the role of bread itself from a daily staple to a lifestyle statement. Their rise mirrors the power of creativity, adaptation, and thinking outside the box. We can all take inspiration from BreadTalk's hunger for success. The next big business idea could be waiting in your own kitchen. After all, with the right mindset, even a simple bun can build an empire. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this bread talk has made me hungry.